Yeah, weird. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on episode 3. We're in week 4, playing against the Rams, not the Giants. We have to find a way to score points. I did not score very many points. I don't even think we scored a touchdown. We might have. I don't know. I'll have to go back and look. But we need to score some points this week. I think we're 2-1, so we're sitting pretty good in the division. Oh, no, we're not. Not in the game. In the game, we're doing second place. Yeah, the Eagles are 3-0. So we really need to win this week and hope that the Eagles lose. Sorry that it's kind of like bright on my face in the video. We've got the window open and the sun is shining right through. So it has been fun. I feel like I never left. I want to move back. I got a tattoo. You can't really see it, but it's right here on my forearm. Yeah.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this.
All right, let's get into this.
All right, Larry, thank you very much.
Kicking first. Yep, here we go.
To be bringing you coverage of the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Los Angeles Rams and the Dallas Cowboys.
Ooh.
And he's able to
He
get
went
across
right
the 20,
past
but
my
not by
person.
much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard
All right.
line.
Let's go get him. Does anybody see the way the Rams have been playing? Like a whole new team.
Now a play fake here on first down. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods.
How is it that none of 3 of those guys that were there got him? Explain that to me. Good Lord. 3 people there, and nobody touched him.
They go play action here on first down. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he's taken down, but not before he gets
Good
his
Jesus
into
Christ.
territory across the 40.
I switch people, and then the person I switched to just stops.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-armed guy who can
Are you watching me
there,
here?
and they were able to successfully complete that one.
That's a matchup maybe they go back to their outer third of the field as this game continues.
Yeah, I think back to my high school coach, John Ford. He used to say when we got big plays early in a game or good plays, he'd always say, foul it away, lad, foul it away, because he'd want to come back to it later in a key situation. They may come back to this one a little more often than that.
Didn't he say laddie or did he say lad?
Yeah, it just depended on what he was feeling at the moment.
Okay, I thought that was the guy you told me about. These say laddie a lot.
Laddie, when you heard laddie, he was usually in a pretty good mood. Lad,
Early again here on first
Not
down.
sit your ass down.
He went backwards. He'll be down at the 30.
Okay, so we got to stop this passing
And
game.
now it's second down.
They continue this passing,
that goes
we're
down
going
as
to
a
get
loss
shredded
against his
for like
rushing
400
stats.
yards.
But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. And he'll fall forward to the 29-yard line.
Okay,
Just a
they're trying to
yard
run
there,
now.
so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
All right, passing situation. We'll go Tampa 2.
And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down. Throwing on 3rd. Goff. into it through the contact. Incomplete.
Really, Michael? You have to ask who I'm playing as?
Group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact.
Mike, I'm playing as the Cowboys.
So on 4th down, Goff will yield to Greg Zuerlein for the field goal try.
What's up, brother?
From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And Zuerlein's kick is good. And the Rams have the first points here. It's 3-0. So, of course, they wanted to find the end zone, but when you go on the road and your first drive results in points, I think you're pretty happy.
You have to be, because you've taken it to the home team in this case. And while you may not have shut up the home crowd, you've quieted them down a little bit.
Oh,
Good
now
way
I
to
see
start.
why you asked. Shitty quality, you can't really tell that
So
that's
here
the
the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. They'll be led
Your
out by
boyfriend,
Dak Prescott, the 135th pick of the draft back in 2016 from Mississippi State.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception.
All right,
I think
here we
he
go.
wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his
So I
receivers
threw
get
2
into the end zone.
interceptions last week. I cannot throw any interceptions this week.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. A good run there on 1st down.
There you
and
go.
it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Why won't it let me hike the ball?
And before this 2nd down play,
I had to
we'll
burn
get
a
whistle,
timeout.
signal, and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here
That
in
was
this first quarter.
retarded. It glitched.
They go to Elliott again. Elliott got
Oh
it.
my God, are you
Loose
serious?
football. And now the Rams have got it going the other way. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Wow.
Last year, Gurley, 74% of LA's carries. That's the highest percentage in the league.
But no real payoff.
No
because they
fucking
finished
Zeke
31st
fumble.
in the league in rushing. I think as a team, they ran for 78 yards per game. They had a 1,000-yard receiver and Kenny Britt out wide.
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Todd Gurley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams add on to their lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
Yeah, that was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown.
All right, we got to score now since they scored. It's 10-0.
Here comes
Come
Ryan
on, guys.
Switzer to return it. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. A 1st down carry by Elliott. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
And now
But a
Zeke's
nice
hurt.
little gain.
I don't understand that.
And
I
now
really
it
don't.
looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside.
All right, well, let's continue going.
The inaugural carry for Darren McFadden. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
He runs like a
It's
freaking
an 8-yard
truck.
pickup and leads to a new set of
So
downs.
slow.
Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into
All right,
this
let's hit
game.
this read
12
option.
yards there as they move the chains. Now Dak on the option left.
Oh!
And he is leveled. Knocked down hard, right at the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing
Zeke,
a
low
yard on
back
the
sprain,
play,
will not
and
be
it'll
able to return for
second
the
and
game.
11.
Really?
I don't think there's any doubt that if it's me,
He's such a
I'd be
bitch.
really cautious about continuing to call this play because you got to know. Defenders, if they get a free shot at the QB, they want to take it, and they want to take it big.
And they got it there on the option play for a loss. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. 8 yards on the run there, and that leaves him with third and just a couple.
All right, let's
You
hit this
gotta
quick
give
slant.
kudos
Here
to
we
your
go. Come
offensive
on.
line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
Escaping the pressure right.
Nope.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
And now Dak's injured. What?
And now following that sack, looks like we've got an injured man down there on the field.
I'm in
check on his
class
status
right now
when we get
watching this. It's almost 2 here. Michael's watching me while he's in class.
And the Cowboys will call on Dan Bailey here. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash.
How's school, Michael?
And Bailey able to knock it through. And they get themselves on the board here. It's 10-3. So it goes down as an 8-play drive, and they cap it with the field goal.
Yeah, they were able to pick up a few first downs along the way, but they couldn't keep the momentum going all the way into the end zone.
That's fielded in the end zone.
He's a
And
Gucci.
no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Todd Gurley
What class
and
are
the
you in?
offense, they get set and trot back out there now. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator,
Muscle
actually
cramps.
called him in and said, look,
Really, Dak?
you're our guy. Okay, we're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games.
He's in world
You ready for
history.
the challenge? And then they presented it to the
Well,
rest
don't
of
get
the
yourself
team.
in trouble
We'll see
watching
plenty
me,
of that
okay?
as the season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge. On the draw, Goff gives to Gurley.
Yeah!
And he's gonna
Sit
be
your ass
hemmed in
down,
and
bitch.
brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. Big boys down there in the trenches, and a nice play to stop them cold. Nothing there.
Yeah, when you talk about big boys, you're talking about those defensive tackles, those nose tackles. They're not just big, they're immense. And what a big-time play there.
He finds his man. It's Austin. And he'll be
Oh my
taken down
goodness.
before he gets
No
into
pass
enemy
rush. He stood there, ate a sandwich,
They pick up
and then cleaned his
25 as they
dishes.
convert on third. The Rams dead last
What
in
the
NFL
hell?
last year on third down conversions, just 32%, but they come through there.
They've got a much better chance of that number rising this year for a variety of factors. Of course, they're going to get their quarterback, Jared Goff, going.
Oh, my
but the
God.
big part is, last season, they were really a one-trick pony on offense. Now they'll be much more varied under new head coach Sean McVay. So right now, what I'm seeing an offense that's just firing off the ball a lot quicker than they can react. And not only that, they're sustaining the blocks, too. I'm seeing guys get 6-7 yards downfield before there's even a hint of contact.
And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
This is Brown on the carry. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far. And after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive
Can we
line not
please
helping
get
him
to the
much.
quarterback this time?
From the gun on third down, Goff. Man open, it's Cup. He's
Oh my
and he
God.
gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. 8 yards on the pickup there.
Sick
and
in the
it moves
head
to
or
6.
what?
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up.
I have no
first and
clue how to
goal.
get.
And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat
you
up
get the
a
same
little
shit
bit.
Caitlin's got.
Starting to happen, right? You see it. Now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence. And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier. Was bidding for a second. They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here. Here's Goff. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Zerline now for the PAT. It's up and good, and that makes it 17-3. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. A reminder, later tonight, the Colts, they'll be in Seattle to take on the Seahawks. And then Monday night, it's the Redskins getting a second straight night game as they'll head down to Arrowhead to take on KC. We're in October already. Can you believe it?
No, I can't. This one's moving fast.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Prescott now on second down. And they're able to get this one across
Let's go.
the 35.
All right, keep going. No
it's
huddle.
A pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Prescott now, option right, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Prescott urging his guys to go quickly. They need to get up and set. Now Prescott. Oh, Prescott stripped, and they will take over at the 20.
Come on!
Line.
That's twice Dak has
And
fumbled.
now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They have to be pleased with the way that they moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. The rookie from Michigan, Taco Charlton. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. As they'll stop
I
just
know.
over a minute to go before halftime.
I'm playing on the hardest difficulty, so yeah, I am Dookie. Shut up, Michael.
On second down, here's Goff. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
And now Dak's
Now
out of the
won't see a
game.
play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Now a first down throw. Goff. And that is out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. Gerald Everett is tied in, the intended receiver. And now it's second down.
I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss him? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Kyle Wilbur coming hard from that linebacker spot. He drops him for a loss of 11. And I know it seems like we say this a lot in broadcast booths, but a quarterback can hold on to the football too long in these situations. I think he did right there.
Oh, I agree with you totally. Sometimes you have to understand situations. Get rid of the football. Save some yardage to make it less to gain for the next down.
Are you
Instead, he was
serious?
so hipped on ball security, he held on to it and took a big sack.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Wow.
When I watched Jared Goff on tape at Cal, I saw a guy who wasn't just a dart thrower. You know, a lot of people said, he's perfect for the West Coast offense. I always thought he could do a little bit more.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Kyle Wilbur leading the surge there. He drops him for a loss of 6.
Well, if you're going to throw the ball on 1st and goal from the 2, the worst thing that should result is an incompletion for you offensively.
Really, David?
This is a different type of football. Back in my day, 1st and goal from the 2, a lot of big people with big neck rolls, they were on the field trying to ram it into the end zone.
Yeah, he got a little aggressive too early.
Also,
He did, wanting that quick takeoff as the ball was snapped, but I think sometimes those big guys on offense, they're pretty cagey too, right? They make those little sudden moves or those little subtle moves.
yeah, I wasn't posting for a while, Michael, and that's why I brought my PlayStation, just so that way I could post while we're here in Vegas.
At the 9-yard line. That was signaling a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and goal.
I just got to stop these guys from scoring before half.
And this is incomplete.
Thank God.
The clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Well, they're going to get a field goal out of this, so it'll be 20-3 at half.
But when push came to shove, they stood their ground, and now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
And Zerline's kick is good.
All right,
So
let's get into this.
All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in
So now we're going to see my rookie,
This will be taken
Cooper
in
Kupp.
at the 1.
Or Cooper Rush, sorry, not Cup.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Because Dak got injured.
Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made.
So in one game, Dak and Zeke get injured.
More important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is
Bye,
there.
Michael.
This is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too, and they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete.
Dude, come
Des
on.
Bryant, the intended receiver.
He was wide open.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's McFadden loses the football. And
How do you fumble?
He's able to get it back.
That should have been an incomplete pass.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it, and somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down.
No, I'm going for it because I
We're
only
into
have
the
3
second half
points.
now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Well, at this stage of the game in the 2nd half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to push.
And let's face it, with this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Again, they run with Gurley. And not much running room. Down to the 32. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
All right, we got to get off the field. Come on,
Tough
guys.
sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. And Incomplete. The
Thank
contact
you.
made the ball roam free and
They're
brings
going to
up
kick a
fourth
field
down.
goal.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this third down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And this one is right down Broadway. And that will extend their lead even further.
3 score game.
For him here, and this last one helps him stretch out the lead.
And he's been solid as usual. And this is what you need to do. Make sure you get points out of every possession. And so far, they've done a nice job of that.
Out comes the Rams defense now as they get ready for the next possession. A crew that got the stop last time led to 3 points. That was good, but they're probably thinking, hey, we'll get you the stop again offense. You get us a touchdown here.
Just add to the points total, right? But the defense has to have a ton of confidence. Someone goes for it against you on their own side of the 50. No. Stump them, turn over the offense, and you're right. They'll take 3 on the first time. If they do it again, though, they expect a touchdown.
Yeah, well, first they've got to do it. Let's see if they can. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards. To throw is Rush. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Alec Ogletree coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
All right, here we go.
To throw on second down. Rush. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. It's the rookie from Boston College, John Johnson. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line.
Wow.
Well, definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Goff now looking to throw. Over the
middle. How?
17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. It's a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Now on second down, this is Gurley. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. Only able to work it to the 20 after the nice broken tackle. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
And he'll at least get them inside the red zone here, down to about the 19. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
The best defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
And it's first and goal now, but still 10 yards to go. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
Like, I don't even know what to say about this game. This is...
Back to the ground, this time with Gurley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Todd Gurley. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
For the fourth quarter, we'll begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Rush. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. And with a third and
I can't
14,
do anything.
It's
really starting to piss me off.
Operating from the gun. Rush. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Fielded about a yard deep. Now a hit and a loose football. And I think he was able to get back on it. He was. So they will get the ball after all, but that could have been a disaster.
I didn't do this in college, but I did it in high school. When you return kicks and you lose it yourself, the panic that goes through you and the determination to get the ball back, I don't even know how to describe it. And I think we just saw an example there.
Yeah, and the relief when you get it back like he did.
Yeah, you go to the sidelines, you know you're going to get yelled at, but you can handle it because you got the ball back.
And there we saw rolling right out of the pocket. Maybe his momentum taking him toward that sideline led him a little too far.
Yeah, that is difficult, isn't it? Plus, you're closing down your space, right? You're shortening the field for your receivers. And their inclination is to go towards the sidelines as fast as the quarterback is as well. Hard for them to throttle down to leave themselves with enough room to stay in bounds and catch the ball.
And this is going to be incomplete. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
They'll run for it. McFadden busts through the tackle. And he's not going to get there. Might have even lost a yard. He only needed a yard, but he couldn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Apparently they weren't interested in playing the field position game. They opt to keep their offense out there. A big mistake in hindsight.
Yeah, that one backfired, and hindsight's always 20/20, but let's call it what it was. We would have first guessed that one and said, don't do it here. Bad situation. I think they need to be closer to midfield before I would start to think it was a good idea.
Yeah.
And once you start taking risks like that, you're going to have to keep taking them throughout the game, especially when they don't work.
Yeah, at this stage of the second half, interesting. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the fourth quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And this is caught by Watkins. And he will have the first down before he's tackled at the 12. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
Call it no gain there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 13.
Way to stop on that play. We've had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to them the rest of the game.
3rd and long. It's gone. And that is incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
And Zerline's kick is good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens things out even further here in the 4th.
Hey, in this league, you can never have too much. So if you're in range, grab the 3 whenever you can.
And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily...
I can't catch shit today. Nobody knows how to catch
offense.
anything.
Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense, because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Had a hold of it and doesn't know how to keep a hold of it.
It's incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now they go screen. It's complete. So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Only 2 on the screen pass there, and it'll be 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Flushed out right. He completes it to Bryant. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 19 yards there on the pickup. And they're able to pick up the conversion here on 4th down. On 1st down, they're going option left. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Time for a break. Back to finish it off on EA
I've had
Sports
6 injuries in this one game.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
6.
They're looking at 2nd down.
I'm not going to have a
now
fucking team when this is over.
Score. Now rush. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Hard throw, incomplete.
Where?
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. First down, a run with McFadden. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Looking to throw on second down. Rush finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The Cowboys on third down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun. Rush. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. Back to throw. Rush. Forced out to his left. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. Operating from the gun. Rush. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise.
Yeah, that one didn't mean anything. Still lost by 30.
But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. Checking the NFL scoreboard, they're in the 4th now in Minneapolis. And the Vikings able to take home the victory there. Sam Bradford, 3 touchdown passes to help lead the way. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They have the big cushion. Here in the final stages of this one, I don't know if there's any better feeling than being up big on the road.
There really can't be, because for a team to go on the road and win in the NFL, that's huge to begin with. But just think about all the preparation that went into it. When they first started talking about this game, leading up to it during the week, going on the road, unfamiliar city, obviously, unfamiliar hotel. No one's going to be with you once you get to the stadium. They're all going to be against you. You name it, all those things they had to deal with, they were able to conquer them and do it convincingly.
Yeah, they did it very convincingly, and now the final moments of this one. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against?
Encroachment, defense.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
So this was just an all-out shit performance from my team against the damn Rams. Come on now. So, yep. Alright, well, that was it. Lost 40-10, so we'll see you guys next time.